everyone, welcome back to Moby Knitting. I'm Suning, and in today's video I would like to share with you what I knit in 2024. I'm really late to posting this video because when I came back from my trip from Korea, I got COVID. Then I was like sick for like 1 week. Then I was like still like recovering from the after effects of COVID. So I am finally sitting down and filming this video. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying on the items that I knit and sharing with you what I think about them. I do not have everything with me because some of them I have given them away. I think I can like add in some clips of them. I think most of the items like I'm sharing I've featured in some videos, but I thought it would be nice to like go through all of them and see which ones I've worn and which one I've not worn. How do I feel about them throughout this whole year, just to reflect on my 1 year of knitting. Item that I'm sharing is my blouse number 1 that is by my favorite things knitwear. By the way, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop. I have like compiled everything and then I'm just referring to them on the laptop here. This I actually started knitting in 2023, but I finished knitting it in 2024, so I think it counts as a 2024 knit. So I finished knitting this on the 8th of January in 2024. I really like knitting it, but I feel like the more I wore it, the more it stretched over time, and I feel like as it stretched, like the fit like got worse and worse. But yeah, so a few things that I don't enjoy about the fit now is I feel like the neckline is like way too wide, and it like this like it's supposed to fit really nicely on your shoulders. Like that's the design of the knitwear, but like I feel like it just like it's like falling off my shoulders. I don't know, is it because my shoulders are not prominent enough, or it's just like too big, and then I feel like the fit over time, the armholes they got bigger, and like the fit is just not as good. But I really like the little bit of like a flared sleeves. I really enjoyed the touch of that. In the pattern, she just tells you to bind off normally, and then so it looks really nice and clean, like the edge here. But the thing is, it's like it's not stretchy at all, so it's very difficult for me to put it on and take it off. So I always struggle and try not to like overstretch it. So it's like I feel like it's kind of weird because like so like the neckline is really stretchy, but like here it's just like really tight and like there's no give at all. So I feel like when I knitted this piece, I was still like kind of new in the beginning of my knitting journey, and I feel like now I know a lot more, and I would do this piece like a lot more justice if I were to unravel and reknit it. But other than that, I think I do enjoy wearing it. Now I still wear it time to time because I think it's comfortable. I really enjoy the color, even though like the fit is not the greatest, but it's also not the worst. I think it goes really well with blue jeans. I enjoy it, but I feel like it could be better. There's nothing wrong with like the pattern. I really enjoyed knitting it. Overall, I really like this pattern. I would reknit it again. The second piece I knit is the Grandma Hood by Kutawakika. It took me 8 days to knit it. I knit it using Tamayura yarns sock love yarn. It is this like a special sock bundle of this like indie dyed like bluish gray green yarn paired with this like pink yarn, and I thought it was really cute. Normally I don't wear it like this, I don't know. Normally I just wear it around my neck. Yeah, normally I just like wear it like that. It just looks like kind of like your hood from your hoodie. I don't really wear it that often. I feel like it's kind of difficult to get it on and off. Like once you wear it, then you can't take it off for the rest of the day unless you want to like mess up your hair or mess up your makeup. It's knit in like this like really cute like lace detail. I really liked how I paired it with this pink yarn. Then I sewed like the inside down with the pink yarn as well. I like the pop of pink detail in this. Yeah, it was interesting. Like it's the first time I ever knit like an accessory. Like honestly, I didn't really enjoy the I-cord knitting. Like I just like got really like bored of it towards like at the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like never ending. Like why is it so long? Because it's literally like one I-cord this long that goes like throughout the circumference of the balaclava opening, and then it's like so long. So if you like look at it closely, you can see like some thick and thin sections of the I-cord when I wasn't very good at managing the tension of my knitting. But if you don't look that closely, yeah, it's a really cute piece. I enjoy wearing it, and I totally forgot about it actually. I had to dig it out from my closet to make this video. The next item that I knit, I'm wearing it right now, is the Audrey jacket by Coco Amour Knitwear. I dub it like my Chanel jacket. Like I got really like fancy kind of like a mother of pearly buttons. They were actually really expensive. I got 1, 2, 3, I got 5 of them, so like $30 just for the buttons. Still in denial, but I feel like kind of ruined it a little bit by like putting it in the wash, and I feel like the yarn kind of is like a little bit matted. That's why maybe it's like it has gotten a little bit smaller than when I first bound it off. Yeah, but I still think it's really cute. You can dress it up or dress it down. I think this is the first time I ever knit a cardigan, so it was my first time ever knitting a button band. And I think if I remember correctly, like this like button band, I remember like, oh, I have to like cut so many threads and like so many ends to weave in. I think it's really worth it, like even though there's like a lot of purling, but I really like wearing cardigans as tops. Like, you know, you can wear it, it's like 2 in 1. You can wear it as a top and you can wear it as a cardigan. Yeah, I think like that makes it like really versatile and like more, like it allows you to have more ways to style your clothing items. Next item I knit is the cloud sweater by Petiteknit. So I knit it in a size S. Create like this marled effect. The dark brown is knit with yarn in baby alpaca in brown, and then the lighter like pinkish brown yarn is actually Irodori Yarns Suri Alpaca Silk and Antique Rose. I actually cast on this cloud sweater on 23rd February on 2024, and I bound off 302 days later because I ran out of yarn. And then by the time like when at the time when I ran out of the yarn, it was actually getting warmer already. I was thinking to myself that even if I buy the yarn now and rush to finish knitting this sweater, like I'm not going to wear it until like the weather gets colder. So I put it off, and then I finally finished knitting this before I went on my trip to Korea. I really like, it's like really warm and cozy. The issue with knitting with the Suri alpaca silk is that when I went on the trip, I wore a black long sleeve top underneath this sweater. Then when I took off this sweater, like the whole top was like covered in pink like fluff and hair from the Suryapaka silk. Really happy with the fit. I like that it's like cozy, it's a little bit oversized. The top is like a little bit cropped, but I like it. I don't think I cropped it. I think I follow the dimensions written in the pattern. Oh, I forgot to mention that when I finished knitting, like just binding off regularly as written in the pattern, like just bind off the neckline, I felt like it was like what? It was like doing like this, like was spraying out towards like that, like outside, like more than I would like. So I threaded like a thin piece of elastic through the neckline to give it more of a cinched in look, and I feel like it looks a lot better after I did that. Next item I knit is the June top, also by Petiteknit. Knit it in the size S, and the yarn Gosyo Sangyo Framboise. I don't know, it's in French, like this word, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it means raspberry. In the colorway number 8, tropical. So this yarn, it gave me like kind of a weird gauge. It was too thin for the June top, so I went to purchase a June top light pattern as well, and the yarn was too thick for the gauge of the June top light. So I did like a mishmash, doing some math with the numbers from both patterns to knit this piece. But as you can see from like all the dangling like threads the dangling yarn that I have, is, you know, that I've never worn this out. I think the problem is the yarn that I chose. Like the color is so close to my skin tone, and at first I thought like these baubles, they would like be really cute. They just look weird, they just look like some growths. Next item I knit is the Love Letter top by Kutabakika. It's this top with like all of this like lace details. It goes all the way to the back, and then it's finished with I-cords around the neck and around the arms. And this is my second time knitting this, and I knit it in the size S. I knit it in Itobatake's Natural Earth cotton yarn in the color Pure White. I held the yarn double to knit this top. So this is my second time knitting this top, because the first time I knitted, I think my gauge was like way too small. So and I was using like a thinner yarn. So this time I used a thicker yarn and I held it double. I up the size of my needle by like one size. So I can't remember what is the size of the needle, so whatever size that is written in the pattern, I used a larger size needle. So I knit this top in May, and it took me 32 days to knit. So this top, you can see like it's all over lace. I had a lot of fun knitting it, but it is not a mindless knit. Like you literally have to keep referring to the pattern. So there are probably like a lot of mistakes throughout this piece, but like because there are like so much going on, like you don't really realize it. It's not perfect, but I love it. I wear this all the time in summer. I love this top. I would definitely knit more of it in different colors. Yeah, I like the top. I like knitting it. I like wearing it, and I really recommend everyone to knit it. I have another top by Kutabakika, and this is the Sailor Swift top. So this Sailor Swift top, I knit it in Gosyo Sangyo ethnic denim cotton yarn in the color 01 off-white and 15 charcoal black. It is another sleeveless top knit in cotton for the summer. It has a very similar silhouette to the Love Letter top by Kudawakika. I used one needle size larger than the needle size indicated in the pattern, and it gives like this kind of like a more flowy fit. This top knitted in this yarn is a much more suitable top to wear in summer. It's more thin, it's thinner, it's more flowy. It took me 30 days to knit it. So that's like, if you're thinking like, oh, that's like quite a long time to knit like a sleeveless top, and that is because I knit it in conjunction with a different top that is the top sole that I'm going to show you next. So this is the top sole by Mochiknits. It is like this vest with like ties in front. In the pattern she has like multiple ties, but I ran out of yarn, so I could only manage to have one single tie. So the point where you're supposed to join the front piece and the back piece together to join to form the armhole, I knitted 7 rows shorter than indicated in the pattern. One thing I feel about this top is like around the neckline there's like no like finishing or whatever, so it's like it feels kind of like a piece of fabric and you just cut it. It feels like a raw edge. Like I don't know if I would have liked to have added like a little bit of a like this edge around the sleeves. Like I don't know if it would have been good to also add it around the V neckline. I really like this color. I wear this top like all the time, but normally I don't just wear it on its own. I wear it together with like a camisole underneath. Yeah, so it's more appropriate to wear to work. And the next piece I cast on was the Moby sweater. I used the Moby sweater for men's by Petiteknit because I had intention to knit it as a gift. So I knit it in the size S, but I knit like the sleeves, the length according to the dimensions as indicated in the pattern, and the length as well. But then I have to go back and shorten the sleeves and shorten the body because they were too long. Like when I was knitting the Moby sweater, I felt like the instructions were maybe like a little bit difficult to understand. Like she says like, oh, you have to knit at a point that the front matches the back, so you have to like do your own calculations and like count, where did I stop in the pattern, and like so she gives you the chart, and then like the chart is like, okay, just continue the chart from like as follows. Then but like the chart like stops halfway. So I just went in my iPad with my Apple Pencil, and then I drew like extended all the grids and everything and extended the chart. Probably like if you are a beginner in knitting cables, like maybe you might find it a little bit confusing, but so you might like need to use a little bit more brain power in the beginning when you are knitting the Moby sweater. But overall it was a fun knit. And I think like the results were really worth it. Next top I knit is the twist loop top by Other Loops. You can see from all the yarns that are still like hanging out, I have yet to weave in the ends, and I have never worn this out. Ran out of yarn, and then I had to like bind off like this little bit with the off-white yarn that I used to knit the Sailor Swift top. I keep wanting to say Taylor Swift. So this top is shorter than I would like it to be, but I think it's like long enough to be like still a proper top. But it's basically just like a crop top, and I wished I could have more yarn to like finish the like one more section of the chart to finish like the cable like one more time. you know, at least for this part to be like extend a little bit longer. Like I would like to wear this top in summer this year. I'm going to weave in the ends and I'm going to wear this in 2025. And the next item I knit is the vest number 4 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I knit it in the size M and using yarn from Knoop, hand-dyed yarns in her Bambool yarn in the color Harajuku. I'm not gonna talk too much on this top because I made like a whole video on it, so please go watch the video if you want to have more information on this top. But just a summary on it, I really enjoy wearing it. I love it. I want to knit more vests in 2025. Next item I knit is the Honey Cardigan by Kudavatika. It took me 76 days to knit this. Why it took me so long was that this piece, you're supposed to knit it like each piece by each piece, and then you're supposed to seam it together at the end. And this is my first time ever knitting a seamed piece, and it just felt like a task that was so overwhelming. I just procrastinated it, and then it like took so long for me to finish this top. This is the first time I knit the half fisherman stitch, and I was thinking like, oh, is this supposed to be more of like a fluffy rib look? Is this what it's supposed to look like, or is the inside the wrong side of the piece like supposed to be the right side? You know, so I was like unsure. From reading the pattern, I think like this is supposed to be the right side. I really liked wearing this cardigan. It's like oversized. It's again something I could wear as a top or as a cardigan. I really like the versatility of it, so I think it is something I would like to knit again, but I'm not sure if I would like to knit a piece that needs to be seamed. I think I would just go back to knitting cardigans the seamless way. So the next top I knit is this ruffle top, and the pattern is something that is self-drafted. This top, it only took me 10 days to knit. A really super quick knit because like the gauge is so big. I had a lot of fun knitting it. I definitely want to knit it in like more like different colors. This is like another top that I find it like really versatile. Like even though I don't really wear it just on its own, like I will always like pair it with something underneath. Like maybe like in summer I'll wear like t-shirts. In the colder months I will like pair with like a turtleneck or something like that. This is another project where I ran out of yarn. I knit like these parts that like are hidden under the ruffles in like the cotton yarn, so that I could like have this top and this pink ruffle in this pink fluffy yarn. So if you're interested, please go see the video that I did on this top. Last item that I cast on and finished in 2025 is this Monday sweater by Petiteknit. I also knit it in the size S, and I knit it using the Onling number 15 yarn. It's on sale, so I bought a lot of it. Unfortunately, it is now discontinued. It's like this like dark brown, I want to say like espresso-y color. I really wanted to knit like a raglan sweater that is kind of like people call it like their sweatshirt sweater, then you just like throw on, and something like this oversized and cozy and easy to just wear. This is the first item that I ever knitted that you start with the collar and then you fold it down and then you continue knitting the body. I really struggled when I was like knitting with the collar. Yeah, but afterwards, like after you do like the increases and everything, it's a smooth sailing right from there. And I also threaded an elastic thread in the collar, but I feel like maybe I might just make it a little bit too tight. I really like this top. I would say it is something that I just like literally just throw on every single day if I could, if it wouldn't be strange for me to be wearing the same thing every single day to the office. I really enjoyed it. I think I would definitely be knitting more sweaters like this. Oh, and I also knit a double knit scarf by hellohyggelife. Yeah, but she knit it in cashmere and I knit it in the Supreme Wool by Untold in the deep sea color, which is the same yarn that I used to knit the Moby sweater. So I just used the leftover to knit the scarf and I gave it away as a gift. My gauge was completely off, so I just like did a gauge swatch, see the measurements, and then I just cast on the number of stitches that was required for me to have a piece of that width. So as a summary of everything I knit in 2024, I knit 15 items in total, and out of the 15 items I knit 6 sweaters, 7 tops, and then 2 accessories. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!